One of the questions that you might have at this stage is, why does it matter? Why are we even doing this whole analytics stats thingy? The answer is simple. It actually helps you figure out how weak or strong you are. And it gives you a sense of what you will achieve in the test. Now, um, of course, the objective of knowing that is to just prepare better. But as you come close to the test, you end up knowing what kind of rank you are likely to get based on your PrepDNA. That's extremely powerful. You can refer to our blog on Medium on PrepDNA. Here we put the actual ranks of people with specific PrepDNA profiles and who got, say, top 5 rank in NEET 2018. That is the last NEET, and they've worked for a while on our platform. And you can see the top 5 rank is green all over. So this dark green means like the top 2 percentile points on several of these. And especially if you look at high value subjects like biochemistry, microbiology, these are high value pathology, pharmacology. These are subjects if you're good at. There is just a huge influence on how much you can do, even how well you can do even in the other subjects. If you look at the top 50 ranks, surprisingly, both biochemistry, microbiology are the strongest for this person too, um, and then changes, of course. They are surprisingly, both of them are somewhat weaker, but weaker is only relative on surgery. But you can see clearly from how green this is to how green this is, from top 5 to top 50 rank. And then if you look at the top 500 rank, it starts getting to a lot more yellows over here. But still, this person is very strong, and you still see some strong performance on subjects such as pathology, biochemistry, pharmacology, again, important ones, high leverage ones. And then you go to top 5,000, which is coming close to the range of getting clinical fields, but not certainly in the top few ranks. You start seeing a lot more yellow, and yellow, if you remember, is above the 70th percentile, but it's not top rank. Then you go to top 5,000 rank, and then you see how red this is. Sorry, top 50,000 rank. You see how red this is, which they are essentially in the bottom half on several of these subjects. Another thing to keep in mind is, of course, I talked a lot about the percentage correct or accuracy by difficulty and the importance of that. And we did this analysis based on data from last year on people who got, say, rank 500, close to, I think this was more like above 490, but less than 500 rank, close enough to 500 rank, and what percentage of correct answers they had overall towards the end. And you see it's 95% easy, 79% medium, and so on. Going to most difficult, it's only 20%. This tells you the importance of, again, easy and medium. If you see the difference between even rank 5,000 and rank 100, or if you go further up in top 3, there isn't as much delta between the top 3 and rank 5,000. So you have to get close to 90% right of easy questions to be in the top 5,000. Otherwise, you just lose out. And this is where the differences start coming up in the medium and hard questions. And that's where you differentiate and to get the top, beyond your selection, getting some of the top ranks. So that's when you start focusing on the medium questions. I think that's where medium has the highest leverage, and then hard. And hard, as I said, you have to focus on the few subjects that you are exceptionally good at. And there you have to be stronger than most of your competition. And that's the way to do well. And you see this very hard. It's only essentially the top 10 maybe who differentiate on top 3. Most of the others lie around 20%. It's very interesting that it's not as much of a differentiator. Anyway, this is I wanted to show this data to make you realize how important it is to keep an eye on these easy, medium, hard, and very hard buckets, and how you're doing in each one of the subjects and topics on it.